already know what time it is. We told y'all motherfuckers 9-ish. Okay, so we made it, bitches. So listen, if you got if your grandmother is up and your kids is up, tell them take their punk ass to bed. We watching Girth, goddamn it, right here on podcasting. We got some good food in the house, but we drinking our own drink. Medina at the crib chilling. It is Thanksgiving Day weekend, so we starting our weekend off early on Tuesday nights with Girth, right? So I'm Miles Dixon, the one and only, the big homie. The other bigger homie that's bigger than me, he go by the name of Q Lewis. He from the 48205, where they kill you alive. Go ahead.
What up? You already know what it is, man. It's your boy Q Lewis, hold it down live from the 48205, man. Red Zone, baby.
Gang, bitch.
What's wrong with the 48205?
Don't worry about it. I mean, like, you kill turkeys, they kill niggas. Listen. So,
wow.
From the 48205.
That's my point.
Thank you, dog.
That's where you get it from. Okay, the short guy over there.
This guy here.
With the special camera. That's really a fisheye lens. Y'all looking at
No, is it really that low though? Like, it can't be for real. It's not no shorter than me.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
He's
not shorter than me.
I'm still in the building.
Yeah, you still in the building. And it would be a little ass building if you want to look at it like that. But he's in the
be a
building.
mouse trap.
Okay, that was a good one. That was a good one. I told him it looked like he had a fight with a raccoon and he lost.
In this motherfucker. I mean, I'm sorry.
What'd you say?
I'm thirsty, bro. I mean, like, but I can't.
You got liquor.
But that shit, I need to lace my shit with some juice.
We got orange juice right there next to you. Bacardi Gold.
Hey, this ain't your juice?
That's
cool.
Community juice.
That
151?
And so he go by the name of Rob Nichols. He's an artist. He's one of my best friends.
Yes, sir.
And if you ever want to meet him, he's always down for some short talk.
Darren, what's that peach talk right there?
I'm gonna call him pest control.
Yeah, what's that?
Hey, don't mention my name, bro. I ain't got no camera, and I'm talking a whole lot of shit tonight. So.
Oh, okay. All right, my fault, Darren.
Did you get it all on you, man?
Don't worry about it. No, I'm good.
Okay, all right.
That was God with me. God said, I love potatoes. Barnes Smokehouse. Hey, man! Don't fuck the food. Don't drop the fucking food. Okay, the cool dude over in the shades. He always get late. I mean, he always stay paid.
Yeah, I'm practicing retention right now.
He practicing spermicide retention.
Fuck all that.
He's like,
we eat some good food.
Mashed potato.
Friendsgiving.
And corn. Friendsgiving, that's dope.
Friendsgiving.
For sure.
Don Snipes, I'll give him a round of applause.
Man, bro, you was dry as fuck when you said my name, bro. You know, he introduced y'all niggas with some spam.
That nigga here. Who next?
That's it.
First of all, I always give him the best intro. I'm like, okay, let's do it.
What's it? This some pineapple.
Hey, don't give me my shit.
Mom, did you put your lips on this?
That's for everybody.
I even stuck my tongue in that boy. I gave that juice a rim job.
Wow.
Did you put your fucking tongue in this? Are you fucking lying?
Dirty, man. Dirty ass old nigga, man.
I rimmed that boy up.
Hey, you don't even want it now.
I rimmed it up.
Like some fresh pineapple. What type of nigga
Pineapple and orange.
What type of nigga does that?
Because y'all don't eat ass, I do. Thank you very much.
Nigga, that nigga eat so much ass. Assholes be like, don't let him eat me. Don't let him eat me.
Okay, I'm serious. So let me give Don his intro. He reigns supreme over all. He can run 4 miles in about 14 seconds. Come back walking like a goddamn cowboy. His muscles have muscles, and he just don't give a fuck.
Shout out to everybody from Finkerweb, you know what I'm saying?
Gang.
I really want some of this juice. Did you put your lips on this?
Yes, I did. Honestly, I did.
I don't want
this. That's what I told her.
It's too late
I
now.
believe this nigga.
She tried to set you up.
Yeah.
She didn't know.
No, we eat all that.
I feel like like Miles.
You know.
I feel like Miles just don't eat regular ass. I feel like if it's some lint from toilet tissue on the
Oh, that's the appetizer, bro. That nigga's going in. That nigga takes the tissue, wipe the corners of his mouth with it, like that was all right.
Hey y'all, the voice that you hearing, he had a sex change. She had a sex change. Miss, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Darina Brown is in the building. Okay, give it up to the one and only, the one behind the ones and twos to bring us to you, our one of the most favorite engineers, Joe Spraggins, Braggins.
Oh yeah, Joe Romantic.
Joe Romantic. He the only one he the longest married motherfucker I know. I'm not gonna lie.
Joe Romance, bro.
Joe Romance. Shout out to Joe and Cookie.
Shout out to married motherfuckers, man.
Yeah, shout out to married motherfuckers.
Shout out to married bitches who don't know they married.
Especially if you married, you never been to jail. Give you a round of applause.
Bro, who's the old girl back there in the red?
Keys to the city.
Oh, that's Keys. Oh, my okay.
Keys to the city.
Hey, did she try to move her face?
Keys to the city.
Keys to the city.
Keys to the city. Come out them titties.
Right, the one that bad girl and shit.
You know you can't feed Gremlins past that.
Take his food. So we like to thank one of our sponsors for the food. No, the only sponsor for the food today. Got corn, mashed potatoes,
Fire.
some smoked turkey.
Fire.
Last time I heard smoked turkey, my brother killed that nigga. But
that was lame as hell. That was lame. I get it, but it was.
Okay. And for those, he had some smoked ham. The only ham that ate it was a ham. Darren.
I ain't no ham, bro.
This nigga all bad
That was
jokes.
all bad. Okay. Barnes Smokehouse is in the building, y'all.
Fire food, man. Shit,
Right.
fire.
For sure.
These niggas still eating on the mic.
Yeah. Cause the nigga picked the whole turkey leg up. Like,
I told him to stop. I was gonna be done before we
Can you
started.
know how juice our finger?
I'll make sure they can see that.
Okay. First of all, Ruff, that damn bone taller than you. Listen. So today we talking.
I'll get him later when he gets stuck on that trap and his tail.
You already know. Yeah, you already know.
Fuck the both of you. The two Utes. Anyway.
They don't even know about that.
They don't know about the
That's a
two
throwback movie,
Utes.
though.
The 2 Utes.
He said, what'd you say?
The two Utes?
The 2 Utes.
Talking about Joe Pesci.
Yeah. He said, my client.
Okay. Full of film niggas.
Right. The only one who didn't know it is the shortest.
Hey, Miles,
people in the
how can we get up on the screen, bro? I can't.
I just need to roll. Ain't nobody gonna see. This nigga say he want to see it. This nigga say he want to see it.
Don want to see.
That's the goddamn shit. Shout out to Don want to see
Don
it.
said, man.
Know where the fuck I'm at?
I can't see me.
Don the type of nigga take a bath in front of the mirror. Anyway, so
Hey, bro, I did take a fucking bath. Before I fucking came here, I took a bath. I'm not
That nigga took a
bullshit.
bath,
I took an
nigga.
Epsom salt lavender bath.
Lavender.
Every now and then you do light skin shit. That's them some light skin shit.
Well, he is light skinned though.
that nigga.
They got dark tendencies though.
he added the lavender in there.
First of all, that nigga not light skin. He burnt orange. Listen, we gonna get this shit
That
together.
nigga say, I'm trying to see myself
So,
straight.
Bar Smokehouse, all the food, he smoked some goddamn corn.
Yeah.
He smoked the turkey. He smoked the potatoes. God damn it, that's great. Give him a round of applause.
The ham was smoked
And
too.
the ham was smoked too.
Smoking.
Shit. You know what? We need to have smoke filmmaker.
I don't know what that means.
Put there and put a stick to his ass and just smoke that nigga.
Wow. That's like violent.
No.
Hey man, smoke that little garlic knot on his head.
You put it there though, like,
That's his extra thinking compartment.
Your titty shaking, stop. Your titty shaking. Your titty just shaking. Today's topic, y'all, we having fun right here on Girth. Today, Tuesday, it's the last Tuesday we're going to be here for the rest of the month, right?
Yeah, when we come back, it'll be December.
Really? Okay, yeah, I think so.
Man,
I think.
Yes, because that's when
a lot of shit happened this
Yeah.
year, man.
Huh? No, the 30th. November 30th is the last two.
Oh, the 30th is Tuesday.
The 30th.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Monday for some reason.
So listen, today's topic, Joe. What is today's topic? Because Darren, that's why Darren here, because he only good for this one, huh?
Paying your dues.
Oh, paying your dues.
Motherfucker.
And so when we think about paying dues, a lot of people don't know that it's a must that you do put some blood, sweat, and tears on what you're doing, right? Everybody just in the table can agree because everybody do something to the fact where we don't respect people a lot of times as being like coming on the scene like I'm the shit. You know what I mean? Like somebody smoke out, somebody come in and say, "Nigga, I'm the shit," and I smoke turkeys. You're like, "How many turkeys you smoke?" Then you be like, 2. Could you respect that?
In the air fryer.
In the air fryer. Right?
Speaking of air fryers.
Speaking of air fryers, we giving away today. We giving away an air fryer today. You cannot win it, love.
Dog, she mad for real. She mad for real.
Love, you cannot win
That's
it.
a real man face.
Hold on. Miles, I thought she was calling up here because we was gonna like fake it that we was giving the air fryer away. And, her voice.
She for real.
She want that motherfucker for real.
I tell you what,
Like she done put in the work without the numbers. She want that.
The way you cut my turkey, I can put you together.
Hey, love, we gonna chip in to just get you a better air fryer.
Fair and square.
Don't worry about it. You good. How you win it fair and square? You fucking right here.
I'm gonna call in.
So,
And if you don't win, come on now, we in the giving season.
We'll find you one.
So the real truth is, Darren is gonna come up with a question you have to answer, and it's gonna deal with Phil. Because today we're talking about how people need to put the work in the entertainment business. So Darren, I want you to put together a question, and this is all on the fly. We showing you we ain't just we've been conjuring up this shit.
Is it like a trivia question or is it like a
trivia question? I know. See, I know you think. See, just because we niggas, we only have to have multiple choice. I know what you're thinking.
Dog.
So no, just trivia question. Just think of one, and we definitely gonna give away this air fryer. Now, the reason why I decided to give away air fryer because this is an all man show with a twist of lime, and the twist of lime is always the woman's touch. Lime go good on beef. No,
That was kind of. It's better than the other shit.
Well, it goes good on turkey.
You going downhill now. Just,
Okay,
just
keep
stick
going.
to it.
Okay, Barnes, what do you think about people who think they can just jump into something and be a master at it? Because how long you been smoking smoking food or doing food?
I'm smoking, just doing it. About 7 years.
Gotcha. So
Professionally, about 3.
So what do you think about somebody who just jump into tomorrow? They're about to open up a smokehouse, and they just started because they just got some equipment.
Good luck. Like shit.
Wait, and I got one question for you, my brother.
Go ahead.
You said you've been smoking them for 7 years and professionally 3. What's the difference? Because listen, I'm asking you this question because
people.
Shit, like you've been doing it for 7 years. You've been doing it for 7 years.
Yeah.
Like that shit means something,
right?
Yeah, so I've been smoking for my family.
Yeah.
Now I'm smoking for everybody.
I can
Well,
dig
shit,
that.
it's 7 years. Shit, I mean, we ain't separating the two.
So,
if you've been putting in that work all that amount of time, do we not count the first 4?
So
I don't know. I disagree, though.
It's an
How?
escalation because everybody smoke. Anybody can go home and smoke.
Yeah.
I'm making money every day off of it, and then it's a difference between me and him.
I agree.
But Miles said, "How long have you been?"
Right.
But so you can ask somebody how long they've been boxing and then say how long you've been boxing professionally because you can been whooping ass for the first 3.
Okay, that's boxing, goddammit.
Yeah.
But we talking about fucking.
But
Listen, if
now
I
he's
ask you how
opening
long
his
you been doing film, how many years you been doing film, Darren?
professionally.
No.
He an asshole.
You ready?
You know I started off professionally because I was one of the first niggas. So that's kind of hard to say
Just wanna
because
throw
it
it in
wasn't because I say that because it wasn't really nobody else doing it. So when you set the bar or something.
But that's true. That's true because gay porn just came out when you started. But go ahead.
Well, I wasn't a part of it though.
So, like what I'm saying is, so like it took time to perfect. Yeah.
What'd you say?
So it took time for me to get everything I needed for me to be able to say, hey, that I'm the shit.
Okay, gotcha. So that's what I was trying to get.
that's
at.
what's up.
That's what I'm trying to
Confidence
get at.
building.
That's what I'm trying to get that down because everybody who do something like I'm not gonna lie. The only reason why I say that because every time somebody get Photoshop and they've been doing graphics. Oh, that's the one I used on her, Don. Don't worry about it. If it's which one? Some sticky
Wow.
This
whole situation.
Hey, did nobody else hear him though? Like, he just went over the stuff.
You know he turned into Richard Pryor after 10 o'clock. Bro. You know that nigga.
I don't know what the fuck happened here.
How about Metric Pryor?
That's funny. Light skinned niggas. Listen, so when it's all done and said, though,
Out of
but
control.
I do feel them because every time somebody get Photoshop right, and they've been working on that shit down for a year, they said I'm a professional graphic designer, and they showed me the shit. I be like, damn. Well, can you get professional again? Because you need to the people need to work on their shit, and once you know you master, have a form of master to it, where when people start looking at your shit and be like, "Who did this?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Listen, let me tell you what I was getting at. What's understood don't have to be said, and here's my deal. Say you run into a person who was doing graphics, and you a client. You say, "Hey, how long you been doing graphics?" And they say 7 years, and you look at his work and you say, "God damn, this some bullshit." In your mind, you could be thinking, "This nigga still trash." Yeah. But now, say you get around somebody and you say, "How long you doing graphics?" And this motherfucker got 3D graphics and bitches jumping off the page, and he got overlays on top of overlays. Well, I don't know the fucking lingo, but the point I'm making is this. I'm a carpenter by trade, all right? And I'll never forget one day, I went over to this lady's house to give her an estimate, and she said, "You look a little young." She said, "How long have you been doing carpentry?" I said, 10 years. And she said, "Well, you look young. Well, what, you started when you was a baby? What the fuck? My first 5 years didn't fucking count." I mean, you know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, she's pleased with the work. I'm saying that to say that I think that we all have a moment where maybe we feel like we're satisfied with our work or something like that, and but that shit is relative because you might be at year 3 and somebody say, "Damn, this turkey good than a motherfucker," but in your mind maybe you thinking, "Shit, I still got a long way to go."
Yeah.
Right. So I'm just saying that to say that I think at the end of the day, just simply give me your answer. Hey, look, how long have you been smoking turkey? Hey, I've been doing this shit for about 7 years. And motherfuckers already hear us, and then this motherfucker still eating. This nigga Miles up there sucking on the bone.
Hey, he's taking that bone out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
Definitely pause. Definitely pause.
That let you get pause. That let you know that your shit, obviously your shit hit. I smelled the shit and was like, damn, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I'm picky, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like eating anybody motherfucker food.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Those are facts. That nigga don't eat a lot of shit.
I'm like, no, give me that squid from New Zealand.
Nigga, don't be on set with him, dog. He frowned up at everything you order.
That too.
I bet.
You smoke?
Done that before too.
Damn.
you know what? Darren did order some good ass slides one time.
That nigga Don will literally frown up at you if you eating some shit, some crafty shit. Like, man, you eating that shit, man. You need to be over here eating this mud and these leaves. Like,
I got vegan food. I got some
That
vegan
no
shit.
Miles, when you call that nigga Dorina Brown.
Oh god,
Bro.
I was serious.
Shout out to the trannies in the world.
Let's stick to the topic, bro. Let's stick to the topic.
Shout out to Eddie Winslow.
yeah.
The interview said it wasn't though. He said that's his homeboy. I'm sorry,
That's his lover.
Homegirl, whatever.
That's his lover.
You think so?
He said
Man, you hanging out.
He said
Man,
he
cut it out.
engaged to another woman.
You lie.
I seen the interview. I'm just going off the interview. It ain't me.
You lie.
Yeah.
And the truth ain't in his ass.
No, some is in his ass, but it ain't true.
Oh, Miles, you got it. Good one.
Man, look,
I guess in the grand scheme of things, when it comes to paying your dues, sometimes you have folks that maybe they get a little bit too far ahead of themselves and they feel that they've reached a level of greatness in a short amount of time. Maybe you might have some of those cats out there that's a phenom and they can do that. But I will say this, for the most part, you have some people that don't understand that there's a certain level of respect that come in with, you know, putting in work and paying your deals.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? I think that's the thing.
Yeah.
That people miss.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like when you know that somebody then took their bumps and bruises on the chin, or that you know, again, take Darren for instance, you know, doing the film not easy, and sometimes, you know, you're gonna make some mistakes and you're gonna learn along the way. Right. A lot of motherfuckers, they run when they make them mistakes and they never come back. But to be able to hold your head high and say, look, I'm still in this shit, to me, it means something.
A whole lot.
Yeah.
But I think we living in a day and age where a lot of these young folk, they kind of really don't understand the importance of paying your dues.
Yeah, right.
And again, paying homage and giving respect to those that kind of paved the way.
Paved the way before you. That's right.
Because what they oftentimes don't want to admit is, while you're saying this about me, you sat and watched me with my success and maybe some of my mistakes, and you learn from that shit. And because you're able to learn from that shit,
now you can be
able, to propel
right.
yourself to the next level.
Right.
And I think that shit deserves some credit. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Yeah, it's definitely a respect thing, because like it go like this. Sometimes in this day and age, it is possible for motherfuckers to be overnight successes, because like the world's set up that way now. Yeah. But you still have to have some respect for the grind that got most people there though, and then I think that's what's missing.
So I will say to that too.
I'm good.
Yeah, put your arms up, bro. Arms up.
So,
So,
you know what I'm saying?
but what I will say to that is, it's a lot of young people that are so consistent with their work, because sometimes old people just don't be as consistent or do as much, or you want to learn as much when things happen.
Yeah.
So
That's a good point.
yeah, with that being said, like, and I mean, just to go on what you said, like, a motherfucker could be in something for 10 years, but was he in 10 years consistently in that thing?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And was he getting better?
Yeah, that's all I'm saying, because I know motherfuckers that come
10
in.
years and lazy.
Yeah.
sure.
Get lazy on the third. Don't do it for 5. Come back with the confidence like he did it forever, and then tell niggas he the best. And then there's some young guy who hungry, been doing it for 2 years, who's showing his old nigga and doing whatever the job entails around this old nigga.
So,
And just like you
And he
said,
mad.
I mean,
I agree. So like in reverse, sometimes old niggas have to be respectful to.
That's what I'm saying. Especially in our business, bro. Especially in our business.
Yeah, and that's a good point, because sometimes it even comes down to the technology. Technology changes and allows the speed up of things. For example, me and Miles, we came up, in the city doing rap music when nobody even wanted to hear rap music out of Detroit. So in order for us to go to the studio to be able to get anything done, it was hundreds and hundreds of dollars for us to just have to pay for one reel to be able to record. You know what I mean? And only record, you was only be able to put 3 songs, maybe 4, absolute max on it.
Exactly.
Right? But now you got these young brothers who can just pick up their phones and bam, they got
And the motherfucker coming out sounding good,
and
though.
there's no slight on them, because I guarantee you, if we had the technology, we'd have used it to the fullest too. You know what I'm saying? So,
I would say this though, and this is honest to God truth. When it comes to young people, to the young people who watch and have the opportunity, I ain't tell you take your ass to bed.
They on break. Thanksgiving break and shit.
If y'all study your craft, the only reason why I started liking Drake, because Drake was able to talk about things in the past. He was able to say, like, people like Jackie Wilson and stuff like that, which was one of his influences and stuff, that made him think about how he can do music or how he can move on stage, right? Yeah. And by knowing your history of music and you getting the history of music, you learn how to move. Like, James Brown is the reason why most of these niggas even dance.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So, and then Prince right now, and Prince is one of the reasons why niggas can even look like a sissy and don't be. You know what I mean?
With the assless chaps.
Your assless chaps.
Still gay, bro.
Eyeliner. Y'all can say
No, Miles got a few pair. I thought that. Yeah.
Yeah, he said Miles got a few, but fuck you, Don. Go ahead.
So how you know when you paid your dues?
Hold on, let's listen to a real man. Hold on, Don. Go ahead.
Look at Miles flirting.
We need to change the topic on this to the official Friendsgiving show.
I'm gonna get there, man.
You know he gonna try all night. I'm in his crosshairs all night tonight.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Wow. So how do you know when you paid your dues though?
When people come up to you and pay homage to you, like when people honestly say, he said, man, look, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't even been thinking about cooking. You know what I mean? Like when I tasted your food, I was like, damn, I do have a chance. You know what I mean? No, I'm being honest with you. Just like how Darren got into the game. Yeah. You know what I mean?
What if they don't know?
Let me ask you this though, because you of all people I know, especially in the music industry, has paid more dues. You probably paid some with high APR.
What's that?
Right? You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying?
Right.
How many of these young dudes now, out of our city, in fact, will even want to try to come to you and give you that kind of love? Well, they should, because you're a pioneer in the city. You like one of the first rappers, period, to get consistent radio spin.
Yeah, definitely that. But I'm gonna tell you what happened. They have reached out to me, but they reached out to me in a negative manner in the beginning. Right? I went from old school, you know what I mean, to Unk. You know what I mean? To damn, can you do a verse on my record? You know what I mean? Because I showed them, like, sometimes you do have to spank the young niggas, like, nigga, I ain't knew this was what I do. Right. Just like if you was on the set there and the motherfucker say, well, man, you know, that's what they used to do. You like, no. You don't see all that fog.
That shit hard though.
You know what I mean?
That shit hard though, cause like we used to be them niggas too though.
No, I never was. I never.
You talk what?
We used to be them niggas though.
What?
That felt like our way was the way, and y'all niggas was
Every
old
generation
shit.
is though, right?
I mean, to a certain extent.
Every generation.
I don't know, man. At some particular point in time, because Detroit is just one of those places where you are the trendsetter because niggas don't be on that wave. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the time. So a lot of the times the pioneers here are the very first to do it.
True.
So when you say, oh yeah, we used to do that to other niggas, there's really no other niggas to do it to. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it wasn't nobody else to do it to. Like when I was coming up, it was probably like about 3 other people, man, who was doing something. It was like Mark Casey, and then it was like
so you can't even remember him.
Prophet?
I mean,
Prophet?
Al Prophet, but we was on the same level.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I'm talking about people. I was talking about people who was before me. Him and
What about the dude?
I used to watch a lot of
You're on
documentaries.
the move with Mr. Mo. Y'all niggas don't remember
No. Because I'm gonna tell you, back in the day, it wasn't movies. It was television. But television was something that I didn't want to get into. I wanted to get into strictly movies. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't a lot of people that was doing that. Bro,
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, there wasn't a lot of people doing a lot of things. Like you said, with the people at this table can basically vouch for, like, we were some of the leaders of what we did. Like I said, I did a TV show. It was 22 years ago down there, and nobody still haven't took a TV show from. Switchblade TV. It had to be at least 20 years. Right?
I'm gonna tell you, man. Detroit don't realize how many fucking living legends and how young living legends are in their city.
Yeah, right.
I met one of my fucking baby mamas on my own show.
Shout out to Switchblade, nigga.
Had a slew of fucking babies from that fucking show, bro.
I tell you what, right now, if you were to count the family of Switchblade, it probably was like maybe wholeheartedly at first, maybe like 30, 35 of us, including the babies and all that stuff. Right now, about 120.
God damn.
Bro, listen.
No lie, no cap.
Shit, bro.
I know from experience.
From experience, bro. What the fuck?
No cap. And that was one of the shows I took from. We took from Comcast cable least access to Dish Network. You know, it was the WB, we went CW, then we went Fox Indiana, Philadelphia Indiana. I mean Philadelphia Fox, ABC, and we did a
Switchblade with some shit.
Yeah.
Oh, Switchblade, man.
Switchblade.
I used to watch shit out of it. As a matter of fact, I was blessed to write a couple of things for it.
Yeah, I say Darren wrote a couple to him and Carl fell out. Shout out to Carl King for being there.
He never fought out with no Carl.
You did.
No, I came through Jay.
Yeah, but you really fell out with Carl.
Hey, Jay was a light skinned cat.
No, Jay was the one he did the Richard Pryor real good.
Okay.
Yeah, he did really
Who
good.
stole some cameras? Oh, well, never mind. Let's
We
not
talking
talk
about that later.
That's family business right here.
Keep it positive.
We talk about that later.
Detroit, who threw the hard drives on the board?
It was there was some thievery within the crew.
Straight. That's wild.
And it was,
Let's not talk about
it was
that.
definitely disheartening.
Never
but
knew
at the same
that.
time,
Yeah.
That's what I told people. This is my last family. But the last crew of people you see me with, this is gonna be my last crew of people. I'm not going through no whole.
All no keys. Take off that coat.
And she like, nigga, I ain't even here.
Like, oh no, I ain't hear neither low keys though.
Nigga, shut the fuck up then. But no, seriously, it's just that a lot of people here done paid with a lot of ways for a lot of people, whether it was records, whether it was music, whether it was plays, because we had a hell of a playwright scene here.
This shit right here.
Oh, podcast.
This podcast shit.
Yeah, definitely.
Nigga been doing this shit for a year.
This is fun.
I've been
For
doing
years,
I've been doing
Internet radio, cloud radio.
Cloud radio since 2007.
Yeah.
And so cloud radio turned into podcasting. It's crazy.
Wait, hold on, Miles, and not even only that. Again, shout out to you, Miles. Like,
Thank you, brother.
Miles, one of them type of cats that his evil genius. He'd be like, man, you know what? I think I'm about to do this.
It's like he thinks
Whatever the fuck it is, you know what I'm saying?
And then he thinks
now he
it's a
don't
being.
always. Again, here's the thing, man, and this go back to the whole topic about paying dues. As men, to be able to bring something into fruition or be able to manifest something that's inside of our head is a beautiful thing. I don't give a fuck what level
Amen
it
to
is.
that,
So
brother.
kudos to you and definitely
sir,
giving
brother.
you
Yes,
your
sir.
flowers.
Yes, sir.
Because at the end of the day, a lot of motherfuckers they can't do that.
Yeah.
They talk about, hey, I want to do A, B, and C, but it never happens.
Right.
I didn't see you do goddamn magazine shop talk. Bro, listen, everything. Wherever the motherfucker be like, you know what? I think I'm gonna do this right here.
It'd be done if he said it. It's already
And
done.
whether, here's
Shit, the
the
room we sitting in. Shit.
Right.
here's the deal.
Yeah, shit.
This is the part that some cats don't get. You know what I'm saying? Whether the shit's a failure or a success, at the end of the day, there's experience. There's wisdom that comes from that shit.
right.
You
Yeah, for
understand
sure.
what I'm saying? That you can't deny at the end of the day.
That's right.
Because you're gonna be able to pass that and share that with another
With
motherfucker and be
somebody
able to
else.
drop
That's
some
right.
game on his ass and be like, yo, bro, hey. This what you need to do, A, B, and C, and that type of shit is invaluable.
Thank you, brother.
No doubt.
Shout out to Darren. Darren is the new improved bully. Darren be bullying me, y'all. I'm just gonna tell y'all that now.
Liar.
That's the cop out now.
He's a liar.
I'm
Because he got you in the
I think he just got propped.
Hey, man, let me tell you.
That's what he gonna say.
No, I'm gonna tell you why. Cause he a bully, man. He be like, come on, Miles, let's do this shit right now.
I be motivating his ass. When I step in, I be like, Miles, what you doing today? You got to get this done.
Hey, look,
I'm like, oh man, you know, I'm
It sound
over
like
here.
yo, bro.
I'm over here
you do it.
eating these ramen noodles and
And then Don come right behind you. Hey man, why you eating that bullshit?
yeah. we keep Miles
Salty ass ramen.
Miles a national treasure. We got to keep him going, man. We got to keep him going, bro.
It's a bag of salt, bro.
It's a bag of
Yeah,
That's a bag of salt.
It is a bag of salt.
Just pour a packet in your mouth.
It go like that. So, we here today, y'all, because we talking about paying your dues, and it's a lot of times when people say that they, I know what I hate when people say I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
That irritates the fuck out of
Nobody
me.
does. Nobody does.
I mean, because I hate when mama say I know what my market is. Well, nigga, if you did, you wouldn't be here.
Right.
No, we
Right. Right.
You know what I mean?
Man.
Like nobody knows. Okay, like here's a question we had earlier today. I said Will Smith is probably one of the best dynamic actors.
Actors, uh-huh.
I think he covered each ground that an actor could act. He played the faggot. He
won that.
Catch some shit
He
behind
won
that
that.
one.
He said he
Catch
wasn't
some shit behind that one.
He said he wasn't acting. Dog. He said he wasn't acting. No, but
What movie was that? I missed that
no,
movie.
6 degrees separation.
Okay.
Yeah, that was his breaking. That was his breaking role,
That's his
right?
breaking roll.
Yeah, he ain't kissed that man though. He ain't kissed that man.
No, it was a stunt double or something.
No. They just made it. They just angled it where it looked like it, but it wasn't like.
He was in bed with him, though, right?
Yeah, he probably was.
I mean, yeah,
But he's an actor, bro. Like he's an actor.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He's the only actor I know that
Real movie, nigga.
He's the only actor
He's
that
a real
committed to all those type of roles.
That nigga Ben Rain.
But he wanted-
had that broom in his ass in Pulp Fiction. That was.
But that ain't the first time he had something in his ass.
He spent 10 years in prison, though, right?
He used to it.
Oh, shit. This is getting out of
I just
control.
got an announcement to make. Straight shooting is the motherfucking shit. That's all I wanted to tell y'all.
Infiltrating disrespectful mother.
They got a gun thing. Okay, get your ass on,
Her
kid.
shirt wasn't down that far when she first got about this fucking seat. She did that shit on purpose. She had a motherfucking shirt.
Hey, she went on
Shit.
camera though.
Cleavage.
She had her cleavage and shit showing. What kind of shit is Keith? What kind of shit is you on?
She on some straight. She on some straight shooting. So listen, no, shout out to Straight Shooting on podcast at 2 every Tuesday at 8:00. But,
that should be dope though.
But when by Don and Darren, by y'all being in the films like y'all that y'all are into, who do you see is one of the best actors? Let's go with actors that you figure pay their dues to where it's hands down they undeniable.
I want to know too. I want to know who you think paid their dues and one that's new but like a dog at that shit already.
So it's two people that go to mind. I don't know. For me, and I'll go with pay their dues.
I take pay your dues for 200.
Actor.
Actor, and then we'll go to actress.
So pay their dues. I would say Robert Downey Jr.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, and it's weird, and it's weird for and listen. It's weird for me to say it because, of course, you know, Caucasian actor, and you know what I'm saying. Like, and I'm pretty sure it's a lot more, but that's the first guy that comes to mind for me. Now,
And Johnny Depp.
Johnny, no, he fucked up. He ain't came back yet, man.
Well, I'm just talking about this overall. If you think about all of the roles played prior to, though.
But the only thing about Robert Downey, I'm gonna cut you off. The only difference I've ever seen him do was Dr. Dolittle and Iron Man. I'm sorry. And other than that,
well, we're talking about the client paying dues, and I'm not saying paying dues like
Being good at paying.
starting in the business.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm not saying paying dues by starting in the business and just constantly working. I'm talking about also taking on the life of what Hollywood does to you, getting kicked in your ass, and coming back.
Robert Downey Jr.
He definitely took some L's.
Yeah, easy road is not paying dues. The easy road is just that of an easy road. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't doing nothing. You just traveling the road. You know your road. But when you get detoured and get fucked up and run into all this stuff, those are the dues that you're paying, because now it's like it's not easy for me and I have to do more than just act.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like this shit is costing me. It's costing me my health.
Family.
It's costing me my family. It's costing me my friend. Those are the dues that's being paid. That's why I say him. As far as what was the next one?
Yeah, somebody who haven't like paid their dues yet, but they good as hell.
good.
They dope
Just
as hell.
good as hell, man.
Yeah.
Don Cheadle, bro.
You don't think he paid his dues?
No, who has?
No, I'm saying who hasn't.
New.
Who's new and haven't paid their dues?
Yeah, haven't paid their dues, but they dope as fuck.
I definitely
I
think
can't-
Don Cheadle didn't pay his dues.
Yeah, no, definitely.
So yeah, somebody who knew, who haven't got all this experience under they belt, but they dope as fuck, like they have had it. Like ain't nobody coming.
You know who had a meteor fucking just their career was just, but they
Michael
they
B.
gone.
Jordan.
Yeah.
No, not Michael B. Jordan to me.
Chadwick Boseman.
Yes. No, listen.
Yeah.
When he came out the gate, every fucking movie he was in was just a fucking home run.
His first movie
He
was
didn't
Jackie
really get to
Robinson.
see
Right.
him
Yeah.
at his peak
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
No.
That's
I
for
mean, he
He
played
wasn't
Jackie
the first one.
Robinson. He did motherfucking
And he played every black
every year.
historical figure.
Fucking Brown. How do a tall nigga play James Brown?
Thurgood Marshall.
Bro, damn, he did play Marshall.
I thought every relevant black historian.
But when he did James Brown,
James Brown,
It was good.
he did an excellent job.
Did a good job, man.
Bro, they said he was dancing and rehearsing for that shit for 6 months straight every
And
day.
he never knew how to dance.
Before that,
He
damn.
never knew how to dance before that.
But I can't think of somebody who didn't pay their dues. I think everybody who goes into that machine pays their dues.
They got to, yeah.
You ain't getting in no other way.
I'm gonna say one person is actually two people.
Who hasn't paid their dues and just made it?
Yeah.
Paris Hilton.
No.
And who else? And Kim Kardashian.
No. Idris Elba.
You don't think he paid his dues?
No, his first thing was Wire.
Yeah.
But everybody on the wire ain't make it out of the wire.
Oh, no, he did.
So shit.
He was dedicated.
And listen, and Omar. Oh boy, who played Omar. He just died.
Michael,
He had played in about.
he's a great fucking actor.
No, but he didn't play in nothing in the beginning. Those were the first two roles.
He was a stage actor.
You know who.
He wasn't getting them ops.
I'm gonna tell you
an opportunity.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you who paid the greatest dude.
I said he was good.
I'm gonna tell you an actor who played the greatest dudes, and unfortunately he's no longer with us. Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Who is that?
Oh man, Mission Impossible. You will have to look up Philip, and you will be like, "Yo, I know exactly who he is."
And shout out to one of Hollywood, about to be one of Hollywood's greats. I think after they make this movie, he's from Detroit. David Ramsey.
Oh, David Ramsey.
Yeah, he played the black guy on Arrow. He's about to be the first black Green Lantern.
That's dope.
So
First Lantern. First Lantern.
Yeah,
Okay.
from Mumford. We had the same birthday and everything.
David Ramsey.
David Ramsey.
You know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I tell you what.
Watch Arrow.
He's the one who took when Sherlin Timmons, what's the little sissy who played George Jefferson?
Bro, Sherman Hemsley.
He even had a gay name.
We're not gonna be using words like faggot and sissy if you try to get
I know, man. I know you plan on getting
It's a little PR, isn't it? It's a little PR, correct?
I guess. You know,
You know what? You know what? We talked about this before. It's an all-man show.
Yeah, thank you.
Why we always apologize? Why the fuck do we gotta apologize for being men?
So you know why? So let me say this correct.
I don't know if that constitutes being a man, but go ahead.
It's a male perspective. I mean, why the fuck we gotta apologize?
Well, let me say it in the correct form.
I'm not saying I agree with Miles, but
Please.
Let me say it in the correct form. Who was the fudge packer who played George Jefferson?
I mean, Howard Stern could get away with it. So
Right. So anyway, he took over Amen after he did.
Sherman Hemsley.
There was another guy who played after Sherman Hemsley.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
Never watched it, bro.
you ain't fucking lying. Who the fuck was that? Like,
Nobody lying.
It was David Ramsey. David Ramsey took over. He became he was the young preacher. He the one who took over.
Did not watch one of those shows.
Look, he came right after Mumford, right after he graduated.
Oh, that's when they canceled that movie. Had 2 shows.
No, he only had one season.
Yeah.
So,
Definitely had one season.
But yeah, because gay people stick together.
wait a minute.
I'm sorry.
Dog Googling, he like shit.
I mean, for real, they be fudging around.
He be on he on the CW, you on all that, all DC stuff on CW.
Yeah, he's going to be the first Green Lantern.
Hey, do we got a bell when Miles say something gay?
Y'all gonna be on the
Like a
flag.
gay bell. Like a ding ding.
How many times Miles fuck up?
Ding.
How many sponsors we lost in one show? But you know what? Fuck y'all. We got Barnes Smokehouse in this bitch.
Where's Barnes Smokehouse at?
Stay Fair and Gratiot. 14851 Gratiot.
He kicked in immediately.
Yeah, you like
Hey, what bus can they catch there? Come on, you gotta get that shit. That's all right.
I ain't never caught a bus in my life.
In your life?
I don't believe in public transportation.
Well, it exists. Why this nigga clapping so hard?
I don't believe in it.
It does exist, bro.
Take a lift from State Fair 8 miles straight to Gratiot.
Hey, look, he talking shit. Like, when I go to Vegas, I catch the bus to my
I get on that double, man, everywhere in Vegas.
I get a car too.
Hey, look, let's see, that's a waste of time. $2 to get you to your hotel, right? And then you just take that $20.
I don't, man.
Just go up and down that
Chicago, New York.
Driving New York. I drive in
You drive to New York? Oh, you're crazy.
And the fucking parking be
What?
like $70 for
I
a
mean,
An hour.
I almost got in a fight in New York recently too. Like jumped out the car, they keep blowing at you. Like in Detroit, you keep blowing at you.
I would never drive in New York, bro. That's suicide.
Hey, listen. Atlanta worse than New York.
Oh,
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Atlanta's worse than New York.
Because nobody in Atlanta know where they going.
Well,
New York disrespectful. Atlanta just crazy.
They crazy. And they don't know, nobody know where they going.
because every street is called Peachtree,
When you
nigga.
get out, when you get out, it's a guy from Detroit. Like every time you get into it with somebody, he's from Detroit. Like, where you from?
Detroit.
I'm from. I know you. I'm gonna just get back in my car.
But I use public transportation when I go out.
I love. It gives me a feel for the city. Public transportation. When I go anywhere, I always either ride a bike or public. No. No.
Ain't
Las
nothing like
Vegas
the
be
little
cool.
the dudes who be riding the bike and you can hop on that motherfucker.
Oh yeah, little rickshaw.
And the little
Rickshaw.
yeah,
I had a
whatever that
bad
motherfucker
experience.
called.
I love it when they white too.
I got.
Whoa, I beat on those. I be like, brother, don't take me. I
When I
want
was
the white
like
guy.
14, I was going to see my first girlfriend. Got robbed with a 38. I ain't never been back on that bitch again.
Where? What?
On Woodward, right? You know where everybody be at. You know, right
Yeah, on
there
Seven
on 7
Mile?
Mile. You knew exactly where it was at too.
Davis,
I ain't never been back on them bitches again. Fuck them niggas.
I'll be very honest with you.
PTSD.
Fuck bus drivers too.
I feel you.
See,
That'll do it.
See, he
Y'all,
just,
come on, y'all.
he sound hurt.
I mean, burly niggas too. Y'all supposed to be going to the bitch like, move over, kicking old ladies out of seats and shit, son.
They took what?
My Sherlin, you know that shit. This shit
Oh,
cost.
took your Shirley.
You know that
Hold on,
shit.
wait a minute. Hold on. This is gonna be the test. Did you get the Sherlin when they was at Mr. Allen's or before they were at Mr. Allen's?
Before, like.
Okay.
Oh, Donna Sachs, Shirley?
I don't know.
Not the Wilsons, the Donna Sachs. Oh.
I was like 14. Yeah.
Oh.
That boy a hustler.
My parents was, you know, I was spoiled.
Oh, okay. That's why you ain't get on no bus.
Yeah, yeah.
And had to get a bus, dog. This shit crazy. Nigga.
Shirley back in the day was like a super fur coat. That bitch had leather and fur.
That motherfucker had the neck with the two belt buckles.
Oh, yeah, that's the Donna Sachs joint.
I've been sitting with a goddamn Ebony Ricky Schroeder and shit.
It-
You got a turtleneck on and shit.
We done took buses everywhere. Everybody
I
has
love
been,
it.
been on the bus except for you.
And Q,
No,
you
hey,
said he
fuck
don't
that.
fuck
I
a
don't
bus.
ride no.
No, I didn't say that.
I don't ride buses.
You said you ain't never ride no bus.
He said it too.
No, I said that I take the public transportation every time I'm out of town. I ain't saying shit about not riding a bus.
Oh, I was about to say, I thought, nigga, you a killer, nigga.
This uppity nigga
Detroit
right here.
niggas
Hey,
saying I ain't riding the bus in Detroit, but when I'm out in Detroit, I'm riding the bus.
I rode that motherfucker when I was here.
Damn, so ain't riding in
As
Detroit.
an adult, though, hell to the fuck.
Bro, let me tell you, man.
Because I am going to
I-
kill a nigga on the bus.
I recently, like 3 years ago, rode the bus just downtown, man. Like, I just got to sometime, man.
So,
I want to get on the queue line. I
I'm almost
don't
about to
wanna
stop
kill
riding
nobody.
Ubers and Lyfts too.
Yeah,
I'm about to be done with them too.
Oh, you shit, nigga, you ain't going nowhere.
No, because every time you get in this car, right, you always get that angry driver. Nigga always want to be on the phone texting. He got 2 phones. He texting, and then nigga ain't looking. And then
You just don't trust
and
niggas.
then
That's
you
all
say
this
something,
is.
nigga, like, you get the fuck out. Let me the fuck out.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I use the fuck out of Uber and Lyft when I'm traveling,
Man.
bro. That's all I'm not fucking rental car. Unless it's somewhere down
I'm not
south.
doing the rental car. I'm not even do Uber. When I'm in Vegas, I take what's the name
The
of the
public,
car?
the double decker joint.
What is
Yeah,
it
the
called?
deuce.
I've
Yeah,
been
the
to Vegas
deuce.
3 times this year alone, right?
Shit, I've been 5.
This year?
Yeah.
Listen, never in my life would I ever get on a bus and train in Vegas.
What?
That's the fastest way to get down the
Just
street.
get you a motherfucker. No,
Vegas ain't
way
even-
is a straight line. First
Vegas
of all,
ain't even big.
You can get in the car.
That's
and
all
go
Vegas
straight
is a straight line.
there. That's right.
But that's all Vegas is a straight line.
Dog got control issues.
Real shit. No, like real shit.
Hey, look, you
Hey, listen, real shit. Hey, listen. I got real temper, right? I get mad real fast.
Oh, so you gonna strangle nigga? I don't want you in my Uber either. Be like, that's the nigga that smoked that chicken? Nah, nigga, you ain't getting in my car.
that's how the chickens got dead. They fucking mad.
Hey, I don't even serve the food though. Like I gotta hire people to do it. Like,
Well, you know yourself though, bro, and that's a good thing.
you say what? Let me talk to the man. No, dog, just talk to them because I don't want to hear it.
Exactly.
Oh, nigga, you ain't like that turkey? I'm gonna fuck you up. No more turkey for you, nigga.
So I don't do it. Like out of the country either. Like I don't
I'm
do
not
that shit
going
either.
to country. So y'all just listen. Check this out. We about to go to Darren trivia question because I'm just gonna test to see what he's thinking because I know he's always thinking because by his haircut you can tell he's always thinking. And I just want everybody to know that the Woodstock is in the building. Darren King.
He trying to get me, y'all. He trying to get back at me. Here it go.
No. Give it. What's the question?
He got a long road back though. Cause that one took me out the game.
Yeah. He took
How much money did Smokey owe Big Worm?
Oh, that's it.
That's easy though.
Hey, y'all
It's cool. Y'all want to get a fryer? Wait, goddamn, y'all. No. Fryer.
Give us a call in at 313-855-5737. 313-855.
See, it's easy, y'all. Come on.
That's easy.
You know what though? It's not as easy as you think though, right? Because people gonna be thinking of what he actually had, but not what he actually owed. Exactly. So it might not be that easy.
But that nigga was to the ice
How many
cream
times?
truck.
All you gotta do is count how many
That nigga
times he
flipped
counted
it.
it. Right.
Then you flipped it like.
Hey,
Nah, I don't even. To be honest, I don't even know if the motherfucker actually said you owe me this much money.
Big Worm
I don't think
did.
he did.
Wormed
Okay.
it,
Big
but
Worm did.
Big
He
Worm
went to
did.
the ice cream truck.
Yeah.
He told me.
Good.
Yeah, that's what I think was.
So it's a good
Fuck
question.
that shit.
It's actually, I don't know. Now I'm thinking about it, I think I know.
See, everybody think, but ain't nobody know.
I know what he counted it out to.
Yeah, no.
And it was only.
That's what I thought, but I don't know if he actually said that shit.
Yeah, he did.
said
Because when he called it, when he
So
called it, when he
technically,
tried to turn it over.
So he was supposed to have a certain amount in the weed.
Yeah.
Right.
So he was supposed to, because he said he sold a certain amount.
Yeah,
and
so
he's-
give me the rest of that
and
shit.
give me, he was like, give me the what you sold and give me the money.
I got you, yeah.
So with that question,
What's the number again?
313-855-5737. So if y'all can check it out, call us in.
Call in and get that answer.
Cause we about to go and we'll be
Air
leaving out this
fryer.
bitch in 20 minutes. So y'all got 20 minutes to call in.
Oh, shit, we get to get out here. He left.
I got the answer too. I got the answer.
You got it?
Just to be sure, yeah.
Just to be sure.
Medina said, why y'all always got food when I'm not there?
Oh, sorry, Medina.
I thought he was going to throw me on the bus. Like, he was supposed to come last week.
She wasn't here last week.
She was here last week.
No, she wasn't.
This was her week.
Oh, this is her week. That's right.
Killer was
But
here last
he was supposed to be something last week. But
Said, now that you mention it.
now that you mention it, but Sean P contacted him late, so I understand. But from now on,
That ain't what happened.
That ain't what happened.
No, he's supposed to call me back and tell me.
Oh, okay.
Like, it confirm it.
There's the see. You already know this is the truth. It's
Somebody
his
dropped the
story.
ball, this shit.
Yeah, somebody dropped the ball. So anybody else who want to sponsor us on Tuesday nights, feel free to come through. But you may have to go through our food detector right here to get
Food
get
detector.
He the one gonna have to okay it if we get the food or not.
Shit,
okay?
never mind there. Because dog ain't let the shit in, so we straight.
That's what's
We
up.
with him and
Shout
shit.
out to
Hey, shit,
Barnes
it's good to the
Phone.
motherfucker. I ain't mad, man.
What's your phone number? Barnes?
How people can contact you, all that shit.
Oh, he don't know his own goddamn number. Okay.
Oh, shit.
I think you know that address. What's that address? Why are you looking up that number?
One.
Hey, you know that shit. That nigga own that
So I got two
motherfucker.
numbers. I got one for the food truck and one for the building.
Oh, you got a food truck too?
Yeah, I got a food truck
Talk about
too.
that.
Pub
Yeah,
that.
you ain't even say that shit.
Plug that shit, bro. Plug that.
So the food truck, it be in the building. It's in the building right now. So while we under construction, it be in the parking lot.
Got you.
Okay. Does it go other places?
Yeah. So like I
Okay.
cater with.
You know some niggas have food trucks that don't run.
No.
Okay.
We got a call.
Hold on.
Somebody know the answer?
Uh-oh.
We on live.
Caller, you got the wrong number. No, caller, you there. State your name.
Hi, this is Tina.
Hey,
What up,
Tina,
though?
how you doing? Do you have the answer?
Good. How are you all?
We are great.
Good.
Yes.
What's the answer,
It
Tina?
was $200.
It's $200.
It's $200.
$200.
Yeah.
All right, Tina.
Let's give it up for Tina.
Yeah. Tina.
It's wrong.
Tina.
What, it's 220?
He had $200. He owed him $6.
No, he had 100.
He had 200.
He had 100.
You're right. I thought he owed him 6 though, right?
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, wait. What you say? What you say, Tina? Tina, what you say?
Tina.
It was $200.
There you
It
go.
was $200.
Okay,
Yeah,
Tina.
for sure.
Tina, who out of the crew that's sitting here, who do you know?
I know Mr. Snipes.
Okay.
Mr. Snipes.
So, Mr. Hold on.
Don't make it weird, nigga.
Hold on. Okay, shit.
Look, don't make it weird.
Hey,
Look,
I
I
know
got you,
Darren,
Snipe.
too.
Oh, you know me too, Tina? Oh,
I know
okay.
Darren too.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
I
you-
was at the movie premiere.
Ah, how you like it?
Were you at the short film?
It was good.
Anyway, okay, Tina,
That was
but you know, Snipes going to email you the address, and then we're just going to leave your name at the desk, and you come pick up your air fryer, okay?
So
Okay,
what
thank
you got?
you
An
so much.
inbox snipes? Inbox snipes?
I love you guys' show. It's
Oh,
great.
thank
I
you.
tune in weekly. So
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Awesome,
Keep up the good
awesome.
work, guys.
Thank you. Enjoy your fryer.
Right.
Oh, damn, I was hoping nobody went that motherfucker.
This motherfucker was gonna be using it tomorrow. like Miles, we got one. Well, ain't nobody win this one.
So the food truck is a trailer. So
Okay.
I got to pick it. So I had a
Oh,
smoker
sweet.
built in it.
Okay.
So it's built in it. So we go in this. I use it to cater.
So you do. Oh, okay. So you do brisket and shit like that. Like?
I do if it calls for it. Like if somebody order it, that take 18 hours.
Yeah, that
so
should take a while. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I wanted to hear. I'd be like, hell yeah, nigga, I put that shit on in the morning. You good in the afternoon? I'm like, no, bro, I want that brisket. that shit medium well.
That shit took 6 hours.
Yeah.
That turkey was on for 6 hours.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It tastes like it was on for 6 hours.
That shit
It was dancing in that smoker.
I'm dead. I'm
This nigga been weak as hell today. dog.
Tonight, man, what time is it? He said tonight he weak as hell.
That's that Amsterdam.
Right, nigga. I'm sleepy. I'm deepy.
What's up? This nigga?
So what's your phone number, brother?
For the food truck is 888-227-6370. For the building is 313-290.
And we doing your turkey.
2953.
We know his shit good because he paid his due.
Yeah.
How about we end that on that?
Right.
He paid his due.
So I got a question for everybody on the microphone. Darren, how many years you been doing films?
Shit, probably about 1920.
Out of 1920, how many films have you done?
About 11, 12.
Out of 11 to 12, how many can you honestly say you know you could have did better?
About 11, 12.
There you go. See,
That's what I'm talking about.
that boy,
You know you.
Yeah, for sure, man.
A lot of niggas don't though. A lot of people don't.
So,
Seriously.
Don, how many movies? Oh goddamn, hold on. Don, how many movies have you been in?
Right, don't tell him.
Between movies and shorts, I don't know, maybe 20 shit.
Okay, 20.
Yeah.
Out of the 20, which ones did you felt you could have did better in?
Same answer. I mean, shit, always looking to do better. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this shit now for about like 12, 13 years and just putting in that work.
The film work.
The film work, yeah. Definitely the stage was before that, but yeah.
And Switchplay TV.
Switchplay, all of that stuff.
What was the name of that skit he did? The beeper. It was a beeper to cuss. It stopped every time you cuss. You start to bleep. It's the bleeper. Every time you went to cuss, it just bleep automatically. You remember that, Scott?
I remember Switchplay, and I have a child to remember Switchplay.
Wow.
My child is 17 from Switchplay. Goddamn it. So when Miles said that, I was like,
Oh, y'all niggas was over at Switchplay. Fuck.
I mean, because
We done with this skit. We done with this skit.
Right. You want this skit or this ski?
Not only was what was cool about Switchplay was again, it was a place to come. You know, you got the video.
That nigga said, you know what's good? The free pussy, a place to come.
Go ahead,
No, but listen, one of my fondest memories of Switchblade, no bullshit, was I mean, obviously it was the skits and the videos, but one of my fondest memories was I'll never forget the time we all loaded up and drove over to Canada. Like it was a festival and shit over there, and we was just over there promoting the show. That shit was fun, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we would go cruise the fuck up to Canada. You know what I'm saying? This shit was live.
And we was deep too.
Yeah, it's fuck.
And at the time we was.
Boy, Switchplay got all types of pauses, don't they?
Dude, you probably the only person to get no pussy out of Switchplay.
I ain't come up there. I wasn't for all that shit. I was in church.
So you was fucking in church?
No.
That's what you said.
So, but no, okay. So, Ruff, for you, how long you been in writing? And how long you been writing?
30 plus years, definitely.
Out of 30 plus years, would have been some of your. So y'all talking about the bus, right? He wrote a song called "Through the Windows of the Bus," which was probably one of my most favorite songs out of him because he actually made you envision what you saw
Outside that window.
outside the window of the bus. Do you remember any of that? Oh, that got
The moonlight dodged up The moonlight dies come the eve of a cold dawn. A man walks the street with very few clothes on. A lady gets mugged as she walks through the park. That's how cold during the day but gets worse after dark. A hit-and-run driver speeds off as the victim lies. Face down on the street as her best friend cries. A drug transaction goes down on the street corner. A drive-by homicide, another one to corner. Big wheels move fast and things move by in the blur. Destined to go through life saying yes sir and no sir. A girl gets abducted on her journey to school. 12 years old, raped and murdered. That was damn cruel. The route I travel is long, but the road is tough. These are some of the things I see through the windows of the bus.
Damn.
And that
What's that?
was and when you said that through the windows of the bus actually give you, as you ride, you start to look at things differently too. Yeah. You know what I mean? I know you never said it.
Then you go on your shoulders like you right. I can only imagine. All that nigga heard was that nigga ain't got no car. That's all that nigga heard.
I can't hear you.
How old is that song?
I heard it in 90.
90?
That's how old that song
30 years?
Yeah. Hey, shit.
So,
goddamn.
I mean, because
31 years.
Through the windows of the bus. And then he also wrote a song called "The Mighty Water Drop." When he give you a vision of water, you remember Water Drop?
Yeah, what? That's you remember Water Drop? All right, check this out, y'all. Imagine yourself a water drop, taking form in the skies in perfect process. And right before a man's eyes, you start to fall, bringing life within your makeup. How free it must feel to land and see all the earth that you wake up. Your forefathers exist in vapor. Your children are the tears dropping slowly on the paper. You also clearing out a bond like glue, and man, it's crazy. 70% of the world demanded one sort of be but to the human baby. One single water drop, one single life. So plus in the summertime when it's hot in the glass with some ice, you taste the mighty swell. I might as well confess it. To the incredible water drop made the Most High bless it for real. Check it out. Now let's just look at the composition. 2 brought hydrogen, 1 brought oxygen. Add these 2 to fire by themselves, you blow some shit up. But fuse them together. That's H2O. Where the fire at, Big Daddy? It gotta go. In the wintertime, you're flaking it. And in the spring, you got the power to make me stop and smell the flowers for hours. You often ruin my parade or take my car's beam. But I ain't mad, cause you're the same thing that got my car clean. If I could trade places with you, I probably would. Giving life to all that lives, that would feel mighty good. Plus, I know getting blessed for it. And when it comes to taking a bath, you are the best for it. And so many things with food that make it healthy for my innards. Nothing but steamed vegetables and boiled chicken for my dinner. I may as well confess it. To the incredible water drop made the Most High blessing. Wait a minute. Now, the purpose of this composition is to show you that man and water basically have the same mission. Water's always returning to its source. Man is always on his knees praying to God for support. Rain into stream, into river, to lake, to ocean. Baby into boy, into man, back to earth is the motion. One drop alone affects a little. One person by itself only comprehends just a portion of the riddle. Water can come together to form and run a current. Unified people makes sure our children's future is assuring. Water brings life in the norm of vegetation. Male and female conform to build a nation. A wonderful water drop, a wonder it is to be. Nobody can stop the rage of the river. No one can stop me except thee. One whom is who he is, I must confess it. The incredible water drop. May the Most High bless it.
Boy.
So, but that's a person who studied everything that he went through. You know what I mean? And he took what the things that he learned and put it into song and made people listen to it. Yeah. And so that was probably the most.
And Miles, you done dug into the annals of your brain and just remember that one song right there? Right. You can't also forget. Remember Water Drop?
And nigga was like, hell yeah, do I remember the water drop came?
See how dog just did? And remember how old girl was here when we told her to rap?
Oh, yeah.
That's the shit I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's the shit I'm talking about.
Again, paying your dues.
Paying your dues. So when somebody else froze the fuck up, you wasn't here. No, old girl came in, she came to the wrong studio and shit. So she said she was a rapper. So of course we put her on blast. Give us something. So then I even told her, you ain't got a freestyle. Give us some old shit because we don't know you. So if you got some written shit, we good.
Yeah.
And it was bad.
Motherfucker said, twinkle, little star.
It was bad. Hey, Dawn said, hey, we about to start. Hey, am I bullshit? No, he got it wrong.
Okay, that's good. We about to go.
No, he did.
Nigga, we got a show to do, nigga. I ain't with that bullshit. We got a show to do.
We got a show to do that. We about to start.
He should have said, okay, bye, bitch. Talk to you later. But he didn't. He was a gentleman about it.
I once watched.
But this is what I'm talking about.
Paying your dues.
That's paying
I
dues,
once
for sure.
watched Alicia Keys make a comment, and she said, one day she was at a show, and she looked in the back and was like, "Yo, what the fuck?" And Prince was back there. She said,
"Wow."
She said she walked back there, she was nervous and shit. And she like, "Hey, so yeah, you." What you doing?
Like what you want?
She said he was like, "Oh shit, I'm a fan of your music. I just came to support, right?"
Yeah.
So she said she was honored. She walks off. She come back. Hey, is anything you peep? She said Prince said, "Yeah, the mic over here not tuned right or something. The sound over there." She said he literally had all this shit in his head. And
Bro.
she went back like, "Oh shit, huh?" And she tweaked it.
Tweaked that shit.
But it was based off of that fucking experience.
Them dudes.
That's a motherfucker who came to the Pontiac Silverdome and had I think maybe 7. This motherfucker had shows back to back to back to back.
Damn.
In his day.
I'ma
You get
tell you,
what I'm
man.
saying? He knew the fuck he was doing.
When you live, eat, and breathe that shit, man. Like I can go on anybody's set, you know what I'm saying, and be like, yo, like when I'm shooting a movie, I've never had a storyboard when I shot a movie. Like I've never storyboarded anything because I got shit all in my head. I can tell. I'll go up to DP, I'll go up to Don and be like, yo, we about to do 10 shots.
Yeah.
And be like, bam, 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 bam. And Don be like, all right, you know what I'm saying? We get all our 10? Yeah, we got all our 10. DP, this, and that, and the other. But sometimes you can go to a set where it's so much fucking confusion that niggas only do 2 shots.
Yeah.
Damn.
But hold on. And while y'all sitting at the table, I like to commend Darren and Don. Of course, a lot of people don't really know who I am or what I do. I might be a fly on the wall, like seriously. Like you'll catch the bus. I don't really get into other niggas' business, right? So I might be somewhere and I'm hearing them talking about Darren. I'm hearing them talk about Don. I hear them talking about Ro. But when I actually got the pleasure to see these 3 dudes work together, right? They wasn't bickering. They wasn't, man, that nigga, everything that people said that they do, I did not see it. I immediately then got on the phone with a couple people, and y'all know them, you know what I mean? I don't have to say no names, but I said, hey, y'all, the shit that I heard about them was completely wrong.
That shit wrong. Yeah.
Because the way Ro, Don, and Darren handled themselves, I was fucking amazed. Because don't get me wrong, I wasn't invited on the set. You know, I was here, so I got the pleasure to watch them. You know what I mean? And the way they work together, I commend y'all for being men like that, and they communicate with each other very well. Darren walked away like shit. Don got it.
And the reality too is sometimes people's perspective of how people work and shit is based on their experience with them. Sometimes you just can't work with certain motherfuckers.
Oh, that's damn true.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So, like,
but it's a thing. I mean, when it comes to filming, we can have a whole show about this. It ain't that people can't work with people. It's that people feel like they're. I mean, it's very ego-driven.
It's a short.
But it's also more so.
Yeah, it is a short.
They go ahead.
Yeah, more so than it is ego. It's more so than it is
All right,
ego.
Prince.
It's insecurity.
Right.
It's when people get on set and they're insecure about what they know or what people perceive them to know.
Insecure, and then that's shit that we talk about all the time. People want you to do good, but don't want you to do better than them.
Like that all day.
Anybody else shit that know
But that's the world, all right?
Well, that's bullshit
like
though.
the table.
That's the world. That's your closest friend. That's your closest friend. Like that's like,
Well, they not a friend. Like I tell you what, anybody now, I have learned my lesson. Right, I've been around people where I would say that they was my friends, and then I really realized they're not my friends. Right. But the truth is, anybody, I don't even roll in packs. I can have a whole crew, but you would never just see me because everybody that be around me always have leadership positions. Right. You never supposed to let everybody in your crew should look like a leader. If they not, you fucking up.
That's right.
but my theory, my thing about it is, right, I don't give a fuck if you got 8 Donald Trumps or whoever the fuck ever making millions, right? Bad name to use.
Yeah, it was.
Hey, first nigga came in
I
here.
get what you're saying, though.
So you got 8 of them, right? They all about to be president. One of them still hates you. Another one still hate him. They still, it's the way of life. Like everybody, it's good to say, damn, hey, all right, bro, you making movies. I'm gonna support you. I'm proud of you. But in the back of that nigga head, he like, whole ass nigga shit ain't really good.
Yeah, and it's
nature.
fucked up though.
It's the fucked up shit about it because it's. At the end of the day, we still predators. Everybody still trying to be the best.
Survival of the fittest.
Survival of the fittest. So it still be like a jealousy thing. And that's mainly black people. How fucked up it is, right?
I knew that was about to be next because
that's mainly black people.
Now, you know what? But I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. Well, I'm been a lot of places in this country, and white folks do it too. They do.
They do it. But they gonna still pick him up.
And
they gonna talk a shit about him and then bring that nigga all the way back up with him.
That's still the difference.
Well,
that's the difference.
Can I tell you something?
Hate that nigga good.
Hate that nigga good.
I'm talking about can hate him
But
for
he
real.
still has
And still
value.
give him $1 million.
He could be fucking my wife, but I hate your guts. I know y'all, but we got too much on the line.
Yeah.
We got too much on the line.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna tell you this.
sure.
I never been intimidated by another graphic designer.
Right.
Ever.
Right.
I never been intimidated by another MC. Ever.
I said that again. Say it again.
I never been intimidated by another rapper ever.
But how many been intimidated by you though?
Oh shit!
You know what I'm saying?
3/4 of the people that
How many
live.
friends that you had
3/4 of the people that
and
live.
when you were starting do you have now?
I still got a lot of my same friends, but the ones that I said is
Right.
my friends.
Right.
I still got at least 95%.
How many they say you friends though?
Oh, a lot
Them
of
motherfuckers don't count.
Right. Them
Them
motherfuckers.
motherfuckers don't count.
That's the reality of it.
But what I'm saying is, the people that's in this room, I can honestly say they don't have. Like, I used to think Darren was an asshole, which he is, but he's a good asshole. No.
So when you say that,
So
though,
asshole.
No, I mean,
I'm an asshole though. Like everybody got
Oh,
assholes.
I'm good with it. I don't ever think people talking bad on me. That's my whole mentality. If Miles said, Darren, you're an asshole. I mean, I just think anything that anybody says about me is a compliment.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna tell you like this. If you don't have a motherfucker in your crew that can and will be the asshole, then you're not gonna
support.
I mean,
But the thing,
sometimes it can get like this. We can have a streak of decisions that we make, right, and we winning, and we think we our head get to doing this shit. But Doc has always been mine.
Right.
Hold on, little nigga. Slow down and think about this. Did you think about that?
Right.
Did you think? And in my mind, man, fuck you hating. But then I go home and I sit down and then I call him back. Hey,
well, that's the thing. Like,
then you call back tomorrow. You know what, bro?
I don't know how to define my style of assholism.
I'm gonna define it because I said Darren such and such. He said, "Well, you want me to tell him?" So he know he can be an asshole.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I think in my theory in life and business, I believe in business. Either you're gonna be for a female, you're gonna be a bitch, or you're gonna be a hoe. You're either gonna be Kim Kardashian or you're gonna be Oprah Winfrey. You feel me?
They both foes though. There's different versions. They both foes. Different versions.
No, I said bitch or a hoe.
And that nigga done called Oprah a hoe. This nigga folded.
Yeah.
You stupid.
Hey, so when you say that, right? So my thing about this is right.
Hey, this nigga had too much turkey tonight, dog.
They both of them, both of them bitches hoes.
Why Oprah not a hoe?
Why she is a hoe? I guess.
This better question.
So my question is right. Everybody like, oh, Oprah. What the fuck has Oprah done for anybody in America?
But hold on. Let me define because this is my statement. The reason why I said Oprah is a bitch because she either say yes or no.
Right.
Okay. When you're a hoe, to get with you sleep with different people that have certain criteria and stability in life status. Oprah, who did Oprah sleep with to get somewhere?
Gail and
No.
She ain't do it for power. She did that for pleasure.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying?
That's regular fucking.
Yeah. Gail and Statman got fucked. All we know.
Go ahead,
Stop the
boss.
cap. Listen, this I just want to add this.
Regular fucking.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
We didn't got off subject. Listen.
I'm about to bring it back to paying dues.
At the end of the day, just to shed a little light on this, if you've ever looked at the yin yang signal, the yin yang symbol, okay.
Yeah.
A lot of us say yin and yang. It's not.
Yeah, I got you.
There's no and in it.
There's no and.
Okay, it's yin yang.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. That represents a lot of energy. All right. And my deal is this: all men, whether you be male or female, we have the capacity to be bitches, hoes, assholes, or gentlemen. All right. I say all that to say this: where attention goes, energy flows.
Yeah.
And I do think there is a certain aspect of us that sometimes we may pay just a little bit too much attention to fuck shit. When truth be told, there probably is a lot more of the good in us than we even recognize.
Yeah,
but
I
again,
agree.
we focus on too much fuckery.
Yeah.
Why?
Right, I agree with that.
Because we just do.
Right.
So
That's
again,
what the basis of the yin and yang.
I'm gonna sum it up again.
So, yeah.
Where attention goes, energy flows.
I agree.
Okay, so
That's right.
I'm just saying all that to say that at the end of the day, I believe that all of us have the capacity to be a fucking asshole at some point or another.
Yeah.
And as
It's
the
just a
universe-
matter of if we choose to go that route.
That's right.
Right.
You
I
know
agree
what I'm
with
saying?
that.
I always tell people, listen, you can get more bees with honey than you can with vinegar.
That's right.
Perfect example.
And with
of
the,
that.
on top of
with
vinegar
the
you use,
inverse
though.
being true as well.
Sorry, Mother
So,
Brad.
perfect.
With
That's
the
it, work.
inverse being
I'm
true
gonna tell
as
you
well.
this perfect example. Me and Don had one of those situations where initially Don had to be an asshole, and I had to come in to be a nice guy.
Yeah.
And you know the situation.
Yeah,
You know
good
what I'm
guy.
saying?
Good
We
guy.
had an actor who was acting fucking crazy.
Yeah, right.
And Don was literally about to
Snatch him up.
race off his ass.
Right.
And I had to come in and be like, yo,
that was right.
this is
Fix the
not-
shortage.
So
Right.
you know what I'm saying? But for the sake of getting shit done, Don was like, yo, I can't be that asshole. So it's about knowing when to be one as well.
No.
Professional, right?
And that's what I was saying. Like, just exactly to build on your point, exactly what you said. The inverse is also true. You can find a person that is like extremely supportive and great, and you push them to the certain amount of limit. You see that?
Well,
Push me.
Let me finish
He
my
like ready with the
analogy.
kid.
Let me finish my analogy. I was saying with women, it's either a bitch or a hoe in business. Okay, so Don basically capped it off with saying that. But then with men, you either you're an asshole or you're a fuck boy. Because at the end of the day, everybody know a lot of the gay scene is really heavy in the business portion, right? And them motherfuckers stick together thoroughly, right? But the ones who I call the assholes is the Steve Jobs, is the people who give a yes or no. And whenever you don't straddle the fucking fence, you're going to be the asshole.
Agreed.
I agree with that.
You know what I mean?
Agreed.
But when you
Yeah, right.
when you don't. When you say to me that's that fuck boy shit.
Make a fucking decision.
Make a decision and be stern with
That's
it.
coward shit.
Well, I learned this from a white man. I think I told somebody this. I don't know. I told somebody this story about 2 days ago. It was Calvin probably. It was a white guy came knocking on my door when I was on East Jefferson, right? And he was like, "Excuse me, I'm looking for Miles Dixon." So a little white older dude, maybe about 67, 70. I said, "Oh, that's me." He said, "Hey man, how you doing? What you do here?" I told him graphics. He said, "You know what?" He started walking, touching my desk. He said, my wife never came home talking about another man a day in her life." I was like, "Oh shit, here we go." He was like, "Well, she came home saying how amazing you were because you was talking to her and telling her things she didn't know. And it's hard to tell my wife things she just don't know. And so she was saying things about you, and I just had to come meet you face to face." And he was asking me, he said, "Well, if the things she told me, I would think you'd be in a better place than this." No, hold on. Now, anybody know me? I don't have bold offices.
Right.
Now, I don't have a bold office at
And
this
this was
time.
on East Jefferson. This was
East-
across from the radio station.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I don't have
It was
no,
the one house, like
Right.
$1 trillion house on Jefferson. It was.
I don't have no. I never had a bold office, but he said, "Well, I learned. Can you mind if I sit down?" I said, "Sure." He said, "I learned that when people don't be in a particular place that I hear about where they should be, you know what I mean? I think they're not shrewd enough. And one thing about young black men are not shrewd." Because y'all figure y'all always going to be judged about being shrewd. And then when I looked up shrewd was basically saying asshole.
Yeah.
Shrewd was like being
Fuck
precise
that.
with a decision.
Precisely with
that.
decision.
Yes.
Fuck
Yes.
that. Here's what it is.
But then as I grew, I understood we don't. We always, a lot of majority of the time, we be like,
And is that our handicap in business?
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna tell you,
Make peace and
that's
balance
what it
with
is.
some shit.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you,
balance it out, and that shit don't.
as black men, we always feel like somebody else has our next opportunity,
Yeah.
and we don't want to fuck that up.
Right.
Damn.
Right.
That's
And
facts. That's
yeah.
facts.
So when you take your own destiny in your own hands and say, I make my own fucking opportunities. And that's where I'm at.
That's right.
You can't take no opportunity from me
Right.
because I'm making my own fucking opportunities.
Because you making them. That's
So
definitely
I
goes
don't
with
take
you
a lot.
as
I
well.
don't take a lot of shit.
Right.
I can only be as humble as I'm nice. I'm kind. I'm going to come in, but don't be on no shit with me.
That's right.
Or else you not going. It's going to be no. I don't give a fuck because I don't miss what I don't have.
So
Right.
let's go back. So my thing with that is that go back to what you know. It's a learned behavior.
Yeah.
So if you don't know no better, you can't do no better.
Well, here's the thing. I agree with you to a certain degree, but I tell anybody when I talk to people, I wish I had somebody like me when I was coming
I agree.
up. I swear to God, right?
But they gotta want to listen.
They have to want to listen.
Oh, yeah. That's
number one.
Well, that's not getting in the way of yourself as well.
Yeah.
But
So you
that-
have to don't get in the way of yourself.
But it's still it's a learned behavior. Like so, you gotta like how do I say? Like everybody thinks so. I got a store on Grass shit. It's an accomplishment for me. I got another building. I got 3 businesses. It's accomplishment.
That's right.
Correct.
The youth don't see it as that. They see it as, oh, yo, you going back to work 9 to 5 ass nigga. It's a mentality as where, let me teach you what I learned so you can do the same and not have to work for nobody. You gotta want. They gotta want to know better. They gotta want to know your craft or know your craft.
So I can ask you a
Everybody
question?
want to be rappers and actors.
Can I ask you a question?
I mean, it's yeah. Go ahead.
Are you successful?
I'm successful no matter what it is. I'm successful every day of the life. As long as my kid's good and my wife good, I'm good.
There you go. So that's what you convey to them. And if you convey success, and then they look up the definition, they were like, "Damn, I am successful to the things I've done." And so we can. The thing is, like, a person would never. I ain't gonna lie. At one point in time, a person could never look at me and can't even imagine how much money I probably had. They just couldn't do it. Yeah. And it's because I don't give off that. Oh, this is what I do. Shit.
Right.
Nobody at this table do. Right. And that's why I respect the people that's at this table.
I agree.
Like, Darren drive his little go-kart sometimes, but that motherfucker... But that motherfucking go-kart costs more than most people's house.
I promise you.
So what I'm saying is, we don't have to brag and tell people what we doing or what we got. Yeah. You know what I mean? At one point in time, I ain't gonna lie. If I show people shit, they was like, "Nigga, all that shit." I was like, "Yeah, but that ain't shit to me." I'm trying to improve other people's lives. I rather give other people opportunities than I like to do any fucking thing. Yeah. Because you give other people opportunities, man, you create a fucking army.
That's your service.
And that's the thing.
Yeah, and then you have all the success that you can.
If y'all do yourself one favor, I swear, everybody at the table, if they get a chance, Don probably already read the book. What's the first book on Hitler? Hitler wrote a book.
Oh, Mein Kampf.
Mein Kampf.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, when I say that motherfucking book is deep, it ain't filled with hate. It's filled about loving yourself and loving your people first.
Man, what you gotta understand about Hitler, and I know niggas don't feel this shit, but Hitler was a fucking genius.
What? Nigga, that's what I'm
saying. And I know it's an evil genius.
Then Hitler, right?
It's an evil genius. But it's a fucking genius.
He had to be. He took over a fucking nation.
That short man complex,
and
but I don't
convince
have
everybody to believe in it.
Yeah,
That's a fucking genius.
I'm just a bad
That's religion.
I never could compare Hitler. I would never compare Hitler to Napoleon. Only for a reason. I love what Napoleon said, "Let me get these motherfuckers over here, these Jews, and I promise you, I won't go into Africa." He said it's documented. I promise. Yeah. I have no deterrent. I don't want to go because he understood the power of Africa. Right. If he would have had Africa as an ally, he knew how strong he would become. How much
stronger he would become.
Right. But he let me kill these Jews. I think the only thing people don't understand is some things has to be terminated. And Hitler was basically trying to tell us. He even said, "How you going to stop me from killing somebody who killed your Jesus?" Right there, I was like, "Oh." They should let him finish his job because we wouldn't be in the situation we are in right now in America.
Dog just took that shit way there.
I mean, so you know what? See, that's the thing. A lot of shit.
I'm not comfortable.
Motherfuckers.
I didn't know how to respond to
I'm not
like
comfortable.
I mean, and I ain't saying that's not saying to be trying to be. And listen, that's not being anti-Semitic at all. See, because a lot of people are taking it as being that. But see, there's a lot of things that we gotta. The culture we live in is stagnant to be able to upgrade its thinking about history. See, it'll rather take what has been taught versus what's been proven.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you got to be. It takes a lot of power in your mind to be able to adjust from what you've been taught your whole life to what's true.
Yeah.
So people find it easier to be able to just say, "Oh, my mom and them taught me that. My grandmom and them taught me that." This goes for every single human being, race that's in this country, as opposed to saying, "Look, it's really time to look at the facts for what the facts are, and just make our decisions based off the facts."
I tell people this all the time. If anybody ever get a chance to, right? What was Hidden Treasures? The one with the white boy who played Ghost Rider.
Nicolas Cage.
National Treasure.
Nicolas
National
Cage.
Treasure.
You know what I go that off of? My sick ass mind. I believe that's the story of the African American Museum hiding the book of the Fords. You remember? Did you know? Listen, I'm gonna tell you what.
Yeah, tell me.
The Fords. Did you know Henry Ford actually funded Hitler?
Absolutely.
I saw that in the documentary.
But they made Inkster to keep all blacks in one area.
No, I'm going to tell you how truthful of a fact that is. A homeboy of mine was working for the Ford family about some 10 years ago, whatever the case may be. In the early turn of the century, the Ford family had just received their last payment from Germany for the automobile, all the tanks and things. And
So
It was a low-key double cross. Because they ended up getting the government contract, so they had to do that.
But they made weapons and tanks for the U.S. at the same exact time.
Exactly.
Then the U.S. But the U.S.
double cross.
They provided with guns for the Germans, though.
No, not for. No.
Yeah, in the beginning, the U.S. provided the weapons for the Germans.
Yes, but that was for
Before we got involved.
Those were for the people that was fighting against Hitler, not for Hitler.
No, that was for Germany.
that was for
Nazi Germany.
No, okay, well, listen.
At least that's what the documentary said.
Right, because we wasn't going to get involved.
So I want to ask y'all a question. Wasn't Germany divided?
Nah,
it was a regular Germany.
Before Hitler.
Germany was divided.
Before they infiltrated Germany.
So knocked the shit out you, dog. I think Darren gets some money from the Ford family. He got the fuck out of here.
Sponsors up, man.
So, do you know the Ford family? The museum actually hold that over the Ford's head to where they would not make it an exhibit. They made the exhibit for 3 weeks. Mm-hmm. Then the Ford family donated $400,000 to them that year.
To who?
To the African American Museum. Because
so they got something on their ass, huh?
Yeah, but that's the problem with like I tell people, like with us, we rather hold that in and say, okay, fuck that, we telling. You know what I mean? And $400,000 is not a lot of money
at all.
You know what I mean? It's just fucking not. You know what I mean?
Not,
Like I know a little office that was at 27 2nd Avenue that made $400,000 every 5 months. You know what I mean? Off of flyers. Putting another image scanned from another book.
Shout out to the office on 2nd Avenue.
Oh, you been over there?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's when we first started doing Entrepreneurs of Detroit, bro.
Damn, yeah.
Yes, nigga, I know.
Damn.
That bitch is in the block. It was homeless niggas on the park bench.
Across the street.
But every
we go way back, nigga.
multi-billion-dollar corporation that has been longevity has done some shit that they can go back and they pass on.
The sad part is I would agree with you except for one family. Heinz. And when you start doing that research, the Heinz family is a motherfucker. The Hilton family, they didn't do it. So I'm just saying, it's just a lot of families that didn't do it. The point I was making about the wickedness involved with Ford, everything they did, they stole and they took everything. Not some, everything. They stole the fucking lions.
So my problem with that is, right, they did. If you go with it, right?
Everything.
Don't that make them great business people?
No.
Because they did it and then they did it right and then changed the narrative on it.
No, would that make them? They thieves? Just because you stole?
And thieves make the best business.
No, that's what
They'll make the best business.
Well, it make a lot of successful ones. Though.
So they make more money off the Lions losing than they do with the Lions winning.
They have been.
No,
But-
because the NFL sponsors Ford. Ford sponsors the NFL. Every fucking game sells Fords. I'm sorry. Every fucking game sells Fords.
Yeah.
Every banner. So they making money off all 31 teams.
Ford is one of the number one sponsors of the NFL. However, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
this is Girth, baby.
Yeah,
This is what you do.
Yeah, that shit crazy. Yeah, that shit
Crazy. I said we was
Stop a nigga conversation.
Well, somebody put him on the glass. Somebody put him on the glass.
You already know what it was. Don't ask no questions. You know what it was.
All right, then, y'all.
You know what it was. Time to get out of here.
Y'all tomorrow. I see y'all tomorrow. I mean, no.
I see y'all tomorrow.
That's right.
Next week.
The 30th, right?
The Friday. Yeah. Starting on the 30th. We